If you love Nigerian movies and you are a fan of Doris Ifeka, you can testify that Doris Ifeka has been consistent and growing with her great acting skills this year. Welcome to African Resident Entertainment. Kindly relax because in this episode, I will give you a rundown of top 5 Doris Ifeka movies you probably missed in 2022. Starting off our countdown at number 5, we have When Love Sticks. This is a movie produced by Moplex TV. In this movie, Doris Ifeka played the role of Valerie, whose boyfriend is a famous guy with a lot of followers in the internet. Eventually, she also got famous because of her boyfriend's influence, but had to pay some price with regards to her happiness. Now, the reason this movie is interesting is that it teaches a lot of lessons. Do you follow all that glitters, or pay attention to your happiness and mental health? Doris Ifeka starred alongside Ake Obonna in this movie, and I urge you guys to check it out as it teaches a lot of lessons. At number 4, we have Love and Riches. Now this movie stars the likes of Mike Godson, Doris Ifeka, and Van Vika. Here, Doris Ifeka played the role of Uju, who has a rich boyfriend, Kachi, which is a character played by Mike Godson. He provides her with whatever she wants, even though she can be very demanding. Now at a point in time, he lost most of his money to fraudsters. During this time, there was a Prince Jajike, a character played by Van Vika, who was also giving her pressure to go out with him. Now what does she do? Can she pass the challenge, especially with a lot of pressure from her friends to leave her fiancé? I won't give you much spoilers. However, it is an interesting movie and it is showing on Nollywood Pictures TV page on YouTube. Now at number 3, we have Meet My Father. In this movie, Doris Ifeka starred as Amanda, a daughter of a rich man who is in love with Nelson, a character played by Van Vika. Now this movie is an interesting one. Nelson was in love with Amanda and Nelson works for Amanda's father. However, Amanda wasn't aware Nelson works for her father, and her father wasn't aware she is in a relationship with his employee, Nelson. So imagine the drama when they all found out. Now one thing surprising about this movie is it is very funny, even though it is supposed to be a love romantic movie. And Doris Ifeka, as usual, delivered exceptionally in this movie.
She's smart, very sexy as well.
Aww. What is here? This little boy is telling you that our daughter is sexy and you are saying
At number 2, we have Emotionally Unavailable. This movie began with an adventure of Nora, a character played by Doris Ifeka. Now Nora started as a prostitute in this movie. One night she got a client who took her home, offered to pay her more money, but never touched her. Now this continued for some time and she started to get worried because she believed she can't take money she didn't work for. Now you must be thinking, this is just a simple movie. Yes, it is simple, but the twist in the movie will surprise you. The storyline took a different direction and Doris Ifeka really performed well in this movie. Now the reason I place this movie at number 2 is that there are lots of lessons to learn from this movie. Finally, at number 1, we have Tangled. Now Tangled is one of Doris Ifeka's most famous movies she has starred in. This movie was released somewhere late 2021 on YouTube. Many people, including myself, got to know about Doris Ifeka through the movie Tangled. Now in this movie, Doris Ifeka starred as May, the housemaid of Ramsey, a character played by Ghanaian actor Too Sweet Anand. Now this movie was very interesting, from the chemistry between Doris Ifeka and Too Sweet Anand to the twist in the movie. Anyone who watches this movie will immediately fall in love with the acting skills of Doris Ifeka, and I entreat those who haven't watched it to check it out. The links to all movies will be in the description field of this video. You should see the movies. Thank you for watching this. Kindly let us know which one we missed in the comment section. We will see you in the next episode.